Hi everyone, it's Weather for Weather Geeks, the Hump Day edition. It's Wednesday, the 17th day of October, 2018. It's been a blustery, chilly day, although temperatures actually overachieved a little bit today. A little bit more in the way of sun than I bargained for. Allowed temperatures to warm up into the lower 50s in some spots. But we'll get to that in just a second. I wanted to start out with this video that I posted on Facebook. I shared this on Facebook this morning. This is from the Geneva on the Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau. We had water spouts up on Lake Erie this morning, particularly. Vivid videos of water spouts forming over the lake. These are formed typically at this time of the year. This is kind of prime water spout season when you have relatively warm water still and then very chilly air, especially chilly air up a few thousand feet in the atmosphere. That causes some extreme instability over the lake, and if things come together just right, you get a little bit of spinning. Typically, water spouts are not that big of a deal, although sometimes they come ashore and become what we call land spouts, or very weak tornadoes. Very rarely they cause a little bit of damage. Usually they're pretty weak, though. Most of the time they stay out over the water and are of really only concern to boaters, and they typically come and go relatively quickly. So pretty cool video there, and again, I shared that on Facebook earlier on today. Whoops, let me grab my graphics here. I want to start out with this map today, showing how cool it was across the region this afternoon. Now, our temperatures overachieved a little bit here, and there's my map. But we were still below average today. Below average temperatures indicated by the blue dots throughout the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, into parts of New England as well. Out in the Plain States and still in parts of the Deep South down into the Carolinas, it was still a little warmer than average. But lots and lots of cooler than average air, a little more like early November rather than mid-October once again today. So if you thought today was cool, wait till tomorrow. Now, tomorrow might actually feel a little bit better than today because it'll be a sunnier day overall. All right, so over the last 20 hours at the airport, we bobbed up to 52 this afternoon. My forecast was 47, so this is, for the first time in 10 days, a real miss on the temperature forecast. And again, it just was a little bit sunnier for a little bit longer than I thought it would be. The showers really struggled to penetrate too far to the south today, but even if you didn't see a drop of rain, it was windy just about everywhere. Wind gusts topped out around 25 to 30 miles per hour at times, creating some wind chills that were quite a bit lower than the air temperatures. I mentioned those showers had a hard time getting far to the south. They were aimed primarily at Trumbull and parts of Mercer counties. A couple of spritzes and sprinkles tried to sneak down into Mahoning and Columbiana counties earlier on, but very little rain coming out of this front today. Yeah, it's snow shower activity across parts of Michigan and heading across the lakes and even parts of southwestern New York. A few wet snowflakes trying to mix in around Buffalo and down towards Jamestown. And east of I-79, particularly tonight, kind of over in this general direction here, over towards Franklin, Oil City, and then heading up towards Jamestown, New York, maybe Bradford, PA. These areas, they're fair game to see a couple of random snowflakes overnight tonight. All right, just about the entire state of Ohio covered by a freeze warning tonight, the exception, the northeastern corner of the state. A couple of reasons for this. One, it'll be cloudier in the northeastern quadrant of Ohio and northwestern PA. It'll be a little windier here as well, and that will prevent temperatures from bottoming out as low as they could go and as low as they should go tonight in parts of central and western Ohio. Our wind will never probably go totally calm tonight. Occasionally we'll see some wind speeds tonight of 5 to 10, even 15 miles per hour. That'll keep the temperature from getting as low as it could and also prevent really, really thick frost from forming. There could be some patchy frost tonight, especially in the sheltered valleys, but I'm not looking for a big frost event tonight because of the patchy cloud cover and also the relatively feisty winds. All right, tomorrow we start out with some clouds, but I think it turns fairly sunny fairly quickly. Good looking afternoon tomorrow, but a cool day. We'll start with bright sunshine Friday morning. Now, once again tomorrow night into Friday morning, I doubt the wind goes completely calm, but I think we have a better chance tomorrow night of widespread frost and maybe even a hard freeze locally. I've got 32 in our forecast for the airport tomorrow night. Now, the colder, sheltered valleys, I wouldn't be surprised if we had some 29s and 30s showing up tomorrow night into Friday morning, effectively ending the growing season in some parts of our region. Clouds will increase slowly but surely on Friday, and I can't rule out a spritz or a sprinkle or a quick shower for high school football this week for Friday evening, but I think it'll just be kind of a cloudy, uneventful evening overall. Shower chances do go up over the weekend. With front number 1 swinging in here on Saturday, there'll probably be some showers around. Also a gusty, chilly wind on Saturday, and then in the wake of that front, it will be raw and chilly on Sunday. First look at the Penguin game day forecast for Saturday. Another evening kickoff at the Ice Castle as YSU takes on South Dakota. We're looking for a kickoff temperature of about 68 degrees. Notice somewhat elevated rain chances here. This will be kind of the hit or miss variety stuff, but there could very well be some showers scattered about for Saturday evening. So again, we're getting into that time of the year where we need to really start talking more and more about the frost and freeze potential. The two nights that look coldest to me are tomorrow night into Friday morning and also Sunday night into Monday morning. Those are the two, as it looks right now, those are the two coldest nights. Those are the two coldest nights that we have coming up. Real quick look into, again, the second half of the weekend. This is Sunday morning on the GFS model. Let me bring that back. There we go. And if you look carefully, there's some blue here. Wouldn't be surprised if even in areas west of I-79 and in northeast Ohio, if we had a couple of random snowflakes flying around Sunday morning. It's going to be a cold morning and a chilly day overall on Sunday, and then we'll probably string together some pretty tranquil weather during the first half of next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Pretty stormy and chilly looking pattern here setting up as we go into the last week of October. This is a look at next weekend, and notice deep trough digging into the eastern U.S. by next weekend, and this is Monday the 29th. This could produce a big storm somewhere near the East Coast. Maybe it's out to sea, maybe it's near the coast. Too early to say, but this is at the very least a very chilly pattern and perhaps a pretty unsettled one as well as we wrap up October and get into the Halloween period here. So I'm not looking for any sort of warm-up of significance from now through the end of the month. Temperatures will be below average most of the time. Occasionally we'll get a little closer to average, but I don't see any sort of day where we get into the mid-60s to around 70, very likely through the end of the month. If we're going to string together a warmer period, some sort of pattern change, it's probably as we head into maybe the second or third week of November. Until then, boy, it's like flipping a switch. We've gone from remarkably warm, remarkably consistently warm, to very, very chilly. That's it for tonight's weather for Weather Geeks. I'll see you back here tomorrow evening. Thank you, as always, for watching.